welcome back to KHG, Ken Gaming. I am KHG, of course, and I said welcome back, NBA 2K22 episode 46, I believe. Yep, episode 46. And as the title shows, it's the continuation of the second year, or as the American system would term it, the sophomore year. Now, as you see, I'm now 95. I got the final, what do they call it, attribute cap. Okay, that should be handled. I was just getting the mic comfortable. Yeah, so as many are aware, but I just run over for newer viewers to NBA. Once you hit 95, you don't get attributes anymore. Your overall goes up by how you play, and of course you max out at 99. But here's the thing, if you have a bad game, you can lose your overall back down to 95. As far as I'm aware, you don't go lower than 95, because as you can see, all the stats are locked in completely and the character is 95. So this is the final base stats for this character, and every time you hit an extra overall point, every stat gains 1 point. So as you can see here, when I hit 96, that becomes 96, 97, that becomes 97, 98, so on, 99, so on. In regard to the 3 point, it will be 96 would make 94, 97 would make 95, 98 would make 96, leaving the max to be 97. So basically everything is +4, assuming you hit 99. But if you was only to hit 98, it would be a +3. So either way, it's good. So with that said, I did change badges slightly, so I will show you. I'm using less sniper now because I had a practice of using less sniper and the shots were still good, so I can spread badges more. So I've literally, all I've done is do the base on Lucky 7 and the base on Rhythm Shooter. So if I happen to dribble a reasonable amount, I can get a small bonus to shots. Bear with me a second. Hopefully that will fix it. So I had a comfortable position for the earpiece previously, well, ear thing, as mentioned before, and for no reason whatsoever it's giving me issues now. Let's try this. Apologies. have to makeshift balance again. Because the comfort of the earpiece decided to be awkward. Right, so hopefully you guys can still hear me to a reasonable degree, because at the same time I'm keeping the mic away from my growing beard, because I do like to grow a beard at least twice a year. As for the badges here, all I did was make Space Creator gold, because I like doing the manual step back before a 3, and that will give more space if the defender bites. So the small adjustments are good, and with all that said, we can literally just go game after game after game now. So let's get into it. As you can see, got a 12-2 record. I don't simulate because I like learning the VC.
A son, he's graduating from high school next year, going to college, you know what I mean? We moved out here, which is in Jersey. We moved out here, I bought a house, and just never looked back. My wife, she's like my inspiration, like my everything. She's always like, yo, go get him. She's like my number, she believes in me so much, and I believe in her. She inspires me. Says never I, it's a we thing, so she's like, yeah, we streaming today.
I was like, who's you watching? They sent me a screenshot, it was you.
My son he's special too.
Here is the starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At small forward, Franz Wagner at the other forward position.
So happy to, well, this looks very interesting, Alec. Good stuff there. I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. They've got Wagner. Jonathan Isaac is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's R.J. Hampton, and it's the prodigy in at the point guard position. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Patrick Beverly out there.
Check it. That's weird. Oh, there must. So I just read a message from a group about the very, in my opinion, the very talented Fire Pro crew. Hi there, thank you for dropping in. This is NBA 2K22. And
here with Marcus Smart, and it's Young in at the 5. And here we are, Grant, coming up on Thanksgiving.
KHG,
when you're at the table, what's the first food you reach for?
My name's at the bottom after all.
That's the foundation of
I hope you're okay today, and early Happy New Year.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket seat.
Pass to Ayton.
Overpress the pass.
Here's Hampton, defended by Smart. Back to Ayton. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Tatum. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Shoots over Isaac. That one rolls around and rims out. About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to the prodigy. Launches dishes it. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Boston on offense. It's a three-point game. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And their body language was fine, impressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
From outside, off the mark. For Boston, they've gone
again,
1 of 3 from the floor.
I love a smoke that's my so sometimes I really shots
made a full-time switch to power forward early on, and it worked.
Orlando has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. To the wing, right side. Pass to the prodigy. The shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Oh, it's a three-point play. Well, I'm glad it went in.
Now he's even deployed at times
yeah,
as a center.
I had no
the league changed, and young adapted guys who play a long time in the league.
So yeah, just for comments for anybody watching, and anybody has good plans for a new year, meeting up with friends, or like doing whatever constitutes that for New Year.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 so far.
I'm having a very quiet New Year. I won't be coming or anything.
Brown's got 6 points.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
Wow, that usually
The Celtics
drops.
have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far.
Oh my goodness.
Isaac against Smart.
I start focusing on team play again. Ever since I've changed handbacking, I'm not progressing, but I keep on not doing as much
Here's the prodigy, guarded by Young.
the assists that I usually do.
From the arc. And the prodigy gets it to go. He's got 9.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Beverly, the pass to Tatum.
Again, I use mismatch because my character is only 6 foot,
1:56 left in the opening
it
quarter.
really helps.
No good there. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Down low. Here's Isaac. Uses the glass on the layup.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Usually in a good game, I can pull between 10 and 15 assists.
Up top, Young. Outside Tatum. Young with it. Now guarded by Isaac.
Challenge, or at least try to get 10.
Young against Aiden. Young can't hit.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Isaac's shot is off.
Did I call for the
The
pass?
Celtics have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Now here's Beverly. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
I do find it interesting the trades to see who
And a
you
great
do
assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
To the right side.
Okay, for example,
Here's the prodigy. 9 points in the
shot.
game. Hauled in by
my
Brown.
team now
He probably
has
thought he was going to bury
Victor
that.
Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, Joseph Nurkic,
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his madhouse on his chin.
which technically are mostly great.
Here's the prodigy. Beverly defending. Pass to Isaac. It's Hampton on the wing.
Yeah, they've got good interior going
Over to the
on.
wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is up. And the prodigy gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
He's pulling out all the tricks
Might
this
only
quarter. They
be
can't
2
figure out how to
of
stop
them,
him.
but every shot counts, I guess.
Tatum inside. Isaac covering. Oh, plenty
Usually
of
it's a
contact
rule
on
I
that shot.
always do
Officials call the
threes
foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Tatum has a good feel for catching defenders off balance.
just to
So
make
we'll see
sure
what he can do
it's
at
guarded.
the line.
Tatum at the line for 2.
And And that one falls for Tatum. The Magic making a switch here.
Yeah, I could have left in free agency after winning the championship in rookie year, but I thought, well, considering I won the championship and the squad's not perfect, it
And so
will
Tatum
be
nails both of them.
His free throw shooting
good
is
to the
something
challenge
they
to stay
never need
with
to worry about. He
considering
doesn't even know how to go
the
through
weak
it.
squad
Here's the Prodigy.
compared to
Sinks
other
the tray.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Magic up by 4, and we'll be back with you shortly.
If I remember, I cut the time of the quarters down to 5, so I can get more
And thanks
games
again
on.
for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
I was
Just
very
wearing him out.
lucky there, I
Space
shouldn't
the
have
floor
taken
like
the
this, the
shot.
defense has to run and expend energy.
The core of this team,
I
Brown
just
and
trying
Tatum.
to
They're
take
the forwards.
advantage of the bonuses
RJ Barrett
from
out
the
there with
badges
Baden
and not
Pritchard,
thinking
and it's
about
Young in at the center position.
the smart
That's
shot,
5 to
but
begin the second quarter for the
luckily it
Celtics.
dropped. So,
Thanks, guys. Well, the Prodigy in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He scored 27 points and was on point from deep. And we all know the type of effect he has on the court when he's locked in. This is why his teammates look to him to take over.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was
Okay,
an
that
incredible
didn't
night for
go
him.
as I
They
hoped.
rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, right. I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
yeah, my scoring was actually down.
Just over a minute has
beginning
passed
of
here in the second quarter.
because I was
Here's
doing a lot
Tatum.
more assists.
He hits that one. 2 for 5
And
now.
as the season's gone on, obviously it's only the beginning of the season, but the assists have dropped
Well,
slightly.
C-Web, congratulations are in order for being elected into the 2021 Basketball Hall of Fame class. And it's been a long time coming. Congrats.
Oh, man, thank you. I'm so incredibly thankful to everyone who supported me over the years. Shout out to Sacramento Kings. You know, I'm just honored to be recognized. The greatest ever.
So it's Boston now.
Yeah,
After
I
the
didn't
basket
even
by
know that's
Orlando.
what the game said.
Tatum slams it
The
home.
I am more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's a veteran.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Nurkic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Magic lead by 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves.
But
They
I
just let him
had
get
seen
right to the
Chris
rim.
Weather games and like highlights and stuff. He was a very good player.
Here's Tatum. No luck on that one. Nurkic with some nice D. Here's a Kiki. Here's the Prodigy. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right now, it feels like they can't miss, but we'll see how long they can make this last.
Now here's Tatum. A 12-point game. Into the lane. And Ayton pulls it down. Orlando with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. To the left side wing.
There you
Kiki.
go, good team ball.
Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Pritchard. And the layup is good off the glass.
In regards to
Pritchard's
the
got his first
playmaking
basket of the
badges I
night.
use,
If the
they're all the
defender is giving them
badges
that
that
much space,
suggest you'll
the
get
points
speed
are
boost.
inevitable.
1:33 left in the first half of basketball. And the Prodigy gets it to go.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Pass to Tatum. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Tatum's got 10.
And his shot, I mean, it's come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Okay,
Here's the
that's
Prodigy.
not what I was going to do originally.
54 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. Oh,
That
nice
kind
finish
of
from the
hits
low
me.
block. That was
He's
good.
one of my
He has 6.
favorites.
That's not who they want guarding him. The size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Brown passes to Young from 13. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Ayton.
Yeah, should have waited, but I thought
Rebounded by the Celtics. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Pritchard gets it to go.
That's
one
been the story of
downside
their
right now
offense so far.
is the
Getting a
gap is
number
so
of looks from
short.
point-blank range.
Better contests can be
To the left wing.
difficult.
Here's the Prodigy. Gets the 3-ball to go. 26 points for him.
It's just been one of those nights from he got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
To the paint. Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled at the act of shooting.
Maybe the next stream,
We've seen flashes
and
from
maybe
him, but
doing
now it's time for him to meet
direct
expectations.
gameplay.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots.
See the lag differences,
The free
the
throw's good.
competition
So
differences.
it's both teams making substitutions here.
Because you wouldn't think there's that much lag as such.
And both free throws good for Brown. Hayden with it. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer
I do
beater.
have Dimer, but I think I
Incredible
passed it
way to
before
end the half. That doesn't
half-court.
only give them a bigger lead, it gives them more momentum heading into the locker room.
And so it's Orlando looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Again, question for you guys. What is your favourite position to play in NBA 2K in general? I don't have a particular favourite, but depending on the stats of the build, I like the guards and the wings. And then for online, if I had the build, I would go for a stretch, like mainly rebounds and dunks.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Magic shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Setting the floor for the Magic. They've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with DeAndre Ayton. Hampton is out there with Wagner. And it's the Prodigy in at the 1.
In real life, you'd say
Well, the
that
Celtics
was
shooting the rocket 58%. Here's Tatum. It's tipped, and they'll get another chance. Here's Young. Misses off the left iron.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's the Prodigy, defended by Brown. Pass to the Prodigy. 6 to shoot, takes a 3. And another miss by
Oh,
Orlando.
that's a shame.
Stumbling
What
to
else
start
did I
the second half. 3 straight misses. And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Outside, Brown. Poke loose. Smart passes to Brown. And here's Beverly. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by
Yeah, can't say
Brown.
nothing
That
about
goes
that.
in.
Too much.
Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's the Prodigy. 26 points for him. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Ayton with the
Second chance
stop.
point, save
And
me
their
there.
offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's the Prodigy. Drills it from deep. That's 29 for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. High post Young. Driving inside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
That was nice. I enjoyed
just
that
shredding
one.
apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint
And
passes.
this is the sort of game I enjoy where, yeah, I'm getting big points, but at the same time,
Smart outside.
regular assists.
Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot.
And
So
I
he'll
did
head to the
beat my
line to shoot
personal
there.
record
It's going to be
for
on
assists,
DeAndre
so
Ayton.
apparently he
I
carried this
like
game
Smart using
by
his
the
size
game
advantage on the
day.
interior. Nice work.
2 points
And you can't measure Smart's
and
value by the numbers he does.
to get in
Things. He gives you tough discouragement,
20
sustained effort.
assists in a game. It may have triggered at 15. I didn't check.
First one falls for him.
But my
What
previous
stands out
record
about
was
Smart is how
14.
many winning plays he
I
makes,
hit
Chris.
number
Could be shot,
15
pass,
and I was still
steal,
in the third
crucial
quarter, so I
rebound.
thought,
You want him in there when the
hey,
game's
I
over.
might as well
Neesmith,
actually
he's checked in for Brown.
play to
Oladipo's
make
checked
a
in for
round
Orlando.
20.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
And the shot goes in.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Smart passes to Young. Back to Smart. Over Oladipo. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's the prodigy. Off target from three-point range.
And this is exactly
Yeah, that's
who
what I
you want
get
taking that
taken
shot.
for granted.
He just missed it.
Smart finds Beverly. Young with it. It's Smart on the wing. Beverly outside. There's the triple. Gets the trifecta. Beverly's got 6.
And Beverly has wonderful moves and has a great stroke from downtown. Gotta love how he rises up with plenty of confidence.
Oladipo, shot's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Beverly right side. Young.
That's the sort of thing
It's hauled
I
in by the
like to do.
Magic.
I don't seem to
Aiden's got
get
9
the
rebounds now.
rhythm on the stick.
Pass to the prodigy. Now Wagner. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's the prodigy. Inside. And Aiden gets it to go.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball
Bear with
inside.
me a second. My arms were slightly boxed in. It was causing problems using the sticks. Because of how I've got things
That's
set
helped
up.
cause this run.
High post Young. Smart passes to Young. Now Smart. Here's Beverly. Takes it inside. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
Well, that's what they want to see out of Beverly. Decisive basketball. Nice, aggressive drive to
I
the cup.
didn't pass there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Tatum.
Basically, so what they
It's
can
stolen
do,
by
Tatum's
Isaac.
also, he got stolen from.
With 1 on the clock.
I'm blaming
Smothering defense by Smart. He's about as good as it gets on that end of the floor.
And so it's Orlando with a commanding 20. All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding
As I thought, my
Magic making a switch here.
most
Payton's
of the
checked
final
in.
quarter
Orlando
because
making some changes.
basically already
We've got
won.
Alfred Payton. Lonnie Walker is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Thaddeus Young.
I think the
And
only
it's
thing
Pritchard
I'll be
in at the
looking
2.
for
That's the Boston 5.
either
Terrific design
an
and
easy
execution,
shot or
leading to
one
an
assist.
opportunity right at the rim.
We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Aldridge. Outside Ross. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Young. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to put one up here. Stolen by Young.
Couldn't get Aldridge to do a pick and roll.
Here's Payton. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo.
Still disappointing.
Out to the right wing. Here's Okiki. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, they blocked
I
out the
actually asked them
noise,
to
blocked
shoot
out the
that because
distractions,
I
kept
had
on grinding, and
they
this
usually
is
do
their
that, but I
reward.
wanted to
Showing
do
remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
I think
So
I'm
no
done
problem for
with
Orlando as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in.
Accomplishment grinding to their higher numbers. Okay, so let's get this done. I'm not too fussed about I think, to be honest, I might just go, let's see, instead of 20 go 15, so I won't be using this one, so then I can go that definitely, and then that. So mostly scoring points, but if I also get 15 assists, I get a reasonable tiny chunk. Although I can guarantee 10 for 10 less coins, so yeah, I'll do that instead. So 15 point, 20 point, 10 assists, and actually I'll do both. So it's 2 scoring incentives, these two, 15 and 20, and 2 assists, which is 10 and 15, if I was to get them. Quick look. These are starting to matter less and less. So I just drop it completely, go hot zone and volume, because I did a small variation of that in the past anyway. Yeah, I did drop Dimer for Space Creator, but either way it's fine. Because as I've said before, I like to do the manual step back and then shoot with square rather than stick. So because it's a manual step back, that isn't an automatic step back shot. That's kind of made for the Space Creator badge, because you can use the same move to make space for a pass.
I want to hear some of the music that I've been missing. Play the last record I did. Has always been around me. My uncle was a rapper, and I started taking it serious when I was like 9th grade. I sit down, put the headphones on, and I would just listen to the beat. And then I would get up and I would start going. And I would record for hours, like really, you know how they say you gotta put those 10,000 hours in? Like, I was passionate. I felt like music was my calling, and it really is. In the studio, working on records, we always played 2K. But I remember when I first got introduced to the park, able to meet new people online, and I think that's when it really began. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, I could play this. I could really rock with this. This park is gonna be fire. TTG, you can hit me, my boy? I would get lost in the game. When you love something, you tend to just get lost in it, you know what I'm saying? And that's how much
I've seen that before. I don't know why I didn't press the...
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise, and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Now the starting group for Orlando.
I know that's
They got Jonathan Isaac. Prodigy is up there with Suggs. Then there's Ayton. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Mills, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low.
Automatically put him in the reserves, meaning the CPU, because it does auto update.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn.
And if I remember right, he was
inside. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now, here's Suggs, and the basket is good.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
I'm going to check my camera because it doesn't seem to. Yeah, it didn't. Okay, so if I do that, go back in. Now it saves it. Then I say, do you want to save? No. Go back. There you go.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
Won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense long, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism, and that's what he brings to the party.
So it's Orlando now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's the prodigy, buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Mills. Last time out he had 13 points. Pass to KD. That shot missing. Isaac with some nice deep. Out to the right wing. From the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Harden outside. The pass
Yeah,
to
it
Mills.
was zone environment.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Mills has got his second bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
That one goes. Count it.
That's off the record.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Here's the prodigy. He has 6. Basket good.
Lights out here. Right out of the game. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
In rookie year,
For Orlando, they won their last contest. That game against the Celtics in
MVP
Boston.
and NBA Finals MVP.
Suggs with the steal. To the left side wing. This one for 3. No good from the prodigy. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2.
Yeah,
Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Just a bad loss, no way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Here's the prodigy after the basket by Brooklyn. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre
If I
Ayton
can get
excelling
it
in the
in
pick and roll there.
their weakness is their center.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And stolen by Wagner. Isaac down low. Defended by Durant. Isaac misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Durant kicks to Mills.
Does point blank layups.
1:16 left here in the first quarter.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's the prodigy. Knocks down the 3 ball. The prodigy's got 9.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
To the middle. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Here's the prodigy. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Now, here's Ayton. Wagner passes to the prodigy. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson finds Mills, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 10 points for him.
These defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to the prodigy. Inside, Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, 6'10", being such a young player, you love that Jonathan Isaac understands how to be a roller in the pick and roll. So important in today's NBA.
Here's Mills, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
If I made a big, I think I would do 6.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Orlando out in front. And Kevin Durant able to get his shot anytime he wants. But he points out that defense requires all 5.
This league does not one-on-one defense, so it's a team defense. And the best defenders, the reason why they're the best defenders is because they got 4 guys behind them. That's going to help them and that they trust. So, I think that's what makes us good when we do that.
I agree. Well, if they're locking teams up, they're awfully hard to stop.
And
yeah,
KD,
so as I may have said earlier, I'm just going to keep going on the screen until energy drops.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Orlando.
They definitely had a high hand for 3-point range.
Always
nice to get off to a good start.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Anthony is out there with the prodigy. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's DeAndre and it's Okiki in at the 3, the small forward. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He dropped in 29 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Mills. Following the basket by DeAndre. Over to the left wing. Dumboya with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. A nice shot by Okiki. Okiki's got the lead up to 11 now for the match.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And boy, did that game really get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Well, perhaps just knowing that they can pull out a close game, the next time they're in that challenge, they can go in with a ton of confidence.
Nurkic against Leonard. Dumboya kicks to Mills. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on 8.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Anthony, the pass to the prodigy.
So rather than waiting for the official play,
down low,
play him in.
Out to Anthony for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 12.
It was like
what a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Pass to Claxton. The rejection by Ayton. Pass to the prodigy. Lets it go with the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And what a performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter. And he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now, here is Harden. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one is good.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
And there's the pass to Harden.
Yeah,
and it's Dumboya in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night. Magic leading by 12. The prodigy passes to Nurkic.
That was part of my reason for
Here's the prodigy, covered by Mills. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just brush past the defender.
Here's Mills. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mills has got 16.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Anthony in the corner. Passes it to the prodigy. Pocket 6. To the inside. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Yeah, 9 years.
Here's Mills. And he converts the layup.
Just doing what he can. He's
completing
and he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Basket counts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Literally, I know it's like very obvious for regular players. Technically, I would be one too, but I was never great at stuff.
With a 14-point lead as we bring the
I knew
quarter to
how
a
to
close.
instigate
They've been
it, but
putting
I
on a
didn't know
clinic in the
how
paint.
to
Shots are falling with
use it
regularity, and they are
properly.
pounding it down low. And we've
And
got
then,
more
as
NBA
you've
action
seen
on
in this
2K
week's
Sports coming your way
2K
after this
episode,
break.
the glorified tutorial came with Mike Wang, and it explained, you know, different ways of doing pick and roll and so on and so on.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two
now I know
quarters are any different
which
from
way
the
to
first two.
run around
So
the
far,
screen
it has been a runaway.
to give the
It's been a
best
clinic from
passing
Patty Mills.
angle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Nets. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Robinson is out there with Durant.
As I said on occasion, I may only
like the call. I thought the defense was just there a
15
little
points
late.
at the moment.
And we just got a
But I
second look
kind of
there
go on
at the
the
exceptional Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message.
Later in the
One
game
that
for
says
maybe
you're
10 or
not
15
giving up
points.
this lead.
Mills dishes to Durant. And there's the drive. And good that time.
I tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Pass to Wagner. Inside. Ayton.
Wasn't exactly supposed to go there, but the end result was good enough.
Fantastic ball movement.
So
They're
our
picking
pass to
them apart
assist credit.
with their passing.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch onto. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. From deep three-point range. No good from the Prodigy. Nets trail by 14. Feeds to Mills. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Mills has got 20.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's the Prodigy, covered by Mills.
That should have dropped. It wasn't perfect.
And so is KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Pass to the Prodigy. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes.
Out below.
I'll get more
Go ahead,
points when I
Mr.
get
8. How about that finish?
throwing.
And that was another look at the impressive deep that led to the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's the Prodigy, covered by Mills. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that one's good. Ayton's got 8 points in the quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
The pass to KD. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Here's the prodigy, covered by Mills. Here's the prodigy, and it's off from three-point range.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Suggs throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. That one from Isaac.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions.
I will implement that after this game.
1:02 left in the third. Here's Claxton. He's covered by Ayton.
I've tried this similar thing before. But,
shot clock at 6. And a deep three from Harden. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's the prodigy. A three-pointer off the mark.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Just a smooth
technically that's true.
Incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Here's the prodigy. From outside.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Harris, bounce pass. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second half.
Yeah, coaches pet peeve there. No box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And here at the end of the third quarter.
I give myself too much
time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Then I'll just focus more on assists.
And so in the game for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Hampton. Then there's Oladipo, and then it's the prodigy, and it's Nurkic in at the 5.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Here's the prodigy, beyond the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
He tore it up from...
Bear with me a second. Wow, 6-13.
Downtown in the first half.
Yes,
now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Next trail by 13.
I might bring back the shooter if I have the occasion.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. 2 boys checked in. Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Claxton. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Here's the prodigy. Isaac outside. Shoots over KD. Isaac misses.
Fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando leading by 11. Here's Oladipo, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, you have to admire the physicality Oladipo brings. This guy's exceptional at drawing the defense into him on these shots.
First free throw is good. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here's the prodigy. They get it back.
Wow, that
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Mills passes to Durant. Shoots over Isaac. That's short off the rim. And here's Oladipo. They'll bring it up for Orlando. Launches a three. Durant with another miss. Orlando leading by 15. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Isaac, stolen by Durant. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Pass to Harden. Doumbouya gets a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Harden. Here's the prodigy, hits it from three-point range. The prodigy's got 6 in the quarter.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 16. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the prodigy.
What tremendous work he's done here on the perimeter, Kev. I mean, 7 pointers have been vital to their efforts here tonight. Moving, using screens, doing whatever he needs to get good looks and then knock down those triples.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. The shot's good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Mills. Suggs with the steal.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Orlando.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so this will now translate to 14
that was literally
wins
the same shot
as we get set to put this one to bed. A one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for the prodigy.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Just 2 to shoot. Mills. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off the time. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Orlando also making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Wagner. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Suggs. Here's the prodigy from beyond the arc and then some.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to Ellington. Off the left rim and out. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Leonard. Nurkic trying to get open. Got that one.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
points. Oh no, it was 10 and 20. So 3 of the 4 incentives I did hit.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the pass to the prodigy. 3-pointer. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And luckily, I got my 30 points.
And here's Carter.
Just because I
And so it's Orlando
left
taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Cool, so everything's gone up by 1. And now I have 99 chemistry. And just to prove that that is accurate, the 3-pointer is now 94. Whereas before it was 93, of course, and that's jumped from the old max of 95 to 96, and so on, all across the board. Now I just have to keep it, because as said before, it is possible to regress. Okay, this is the idea I've got. 1 rhythm, 1 stop, 1 green machine. So a tiny bit of everything if I get in a jam and have to run around and dribble. Other than that, everything's good. Let's carry on.
18 was the first year I started streaming. My whole thing was always like, hey, let me get out here and just be involved in the community. You know what I'm saying? So when I played, I always was like, hey, whoever trying to play, play. There was no requirements. Like, none of that. I don't care if you could have just picked up the game today and be like, hey, Mac, I'm going to come run with you. And I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's do it.
Hey, shout out to my boy Ron. I ain't mean to do that to you, Ron. You know what I mean?
A day in the life is like, I'll start streaming around like 1:30. I'll stream for, usually I stream for about 3-4 hours.
Oh, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Money, bro.
Right after I'm done streaming.
It's time to meet the starting 5 for your Indiana Pacers. And forward.
And just to check everything did say in regard to
a look at Orlando's opening lineup. Wagner is out there with Jonathan.
Just go to that now because it should have, and it. God, there you go. Save, no.
Isaac, then it's Suggs, then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's the prodigy in at the 1. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner work together inside. TJ McConnell is out there with Karis LeVert, and it's Martin in at the 3 slot. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, BA, it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
Well, I made it.
Here's Isaac. Oh, and Turner with a block. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Martin. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac with it. Turner covering. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Wagner. Pass to the prodigy. Back to Wagner. 5 to shoot. And the shot is good off the backboard.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's LeVert. 27 points his last game.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Oh, and Turner with a block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
The prodigy can't hit.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it.
LeVert goes in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way.
He'll take those all day long.
The 3 from Suggs. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. LeVert outside. Here's McConnell. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, LeVert showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Suggs, no good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Martin. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Orlando leading. Pass to the prodigy. There's the 3. And again, it's the magic from deep.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Now here's McConnell. He's closely guarded. Oh, there's the alley. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis showing you right there. He's a sneaky athlete now getting up top for that alley-oop.
It's hard to think about Domantas Sabonis without thinking about his father. Arvydas Sabonis was one of the first great Lithuanian players in the NBA.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stop.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the basket by Orlando. Here's McConnell. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. And in talking about Domantas Sabonis and his father, it's striking how many Lithuanian players have made it to the NBA.
Yeah, it's not a short list. Domantas is one of many. His father has a plaque in the Hall of Fame, and I'm betting there'll be a few more before too long. He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Pearl's checked in for Turner.
One shot.
Free throw good from Isaac.
You know, for such a young player, I'm really impressed by Isaac's workman-like approach to the game. I mean, he's always looking for ways to improve and plays with the even-keeledness of a veteran.
Now here's Sabonis. 15 in his last outing. LeVert with the ball. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Here's the prodigy. Last game with 30. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, very
nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. at the line.
And he makes the first. And the Pacers making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Nurkic just checked in for Orlando.
First, score the second,
and so McConnell nails them both.
But, you know, as you've seen already, I do have
Magic have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one.
Up just scoring a relatively large amount.
He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Aiden. Here's Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the Prodigy. Off target with the 3. And they get it back. From behind the arc.
I actually got the shot I wanted and it
6 points for him. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Can't hit that one. And so it's Orlando finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. And more NBA action on 2K. And the 6'1" guard, undrafted out of Arizona, but TJ McConnell,
it's all about just reading the way the
Grant is always lurking.
You have to bear with me. Sometimes I forget obvious things. Just double checking what O'Brien's is rhythm, stop and pop, and green. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and that anticipation, in part, a product of his great IQ.
So basically,
his father's a highly successful college coach, and believe you me, it helps.
Because I mean, the character is built to do
Hope
that.
you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so. Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So for Orlando right now, they've got Chuma Okeke. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Anthony, and it's the Prodigy in at the 1. Here's Nurkic. Clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Prodigy in their last time out against the Nets put on a show. He had 30 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight. Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. Might force him to adjust. Or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Tries yet again. Sabonis can't hit.
If they just continue to dominate the boards. Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
For 3. Sinks it from distance.
For 3.
9 points in the game.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor. Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
McConnell, good.
Time and time again, creating good looks from close range. And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Out to the right wing. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. And the Magic lead by 12.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
Orlando has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. To the wing, right side. Here's the Prodigy. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's McConnell. Oh, he nails that 3 for 4 now.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got his first basket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Duarte. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's the Prodigy. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Aiden. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing
I like how
intensity
halfway
level.
through the screen, the game is like you can shoot if you want to, and now I've already come to pass it. So.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
McConnell with it. Nurkic picks him up. Hurdle. That one doesn't drop. Ayton with the defensive effort.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Cortez shot is good.
Also, plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
To the wing on the left. Here's the Prodigy. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Up top, McConnell. He's got 9. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His second personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
2 shots.
Okay, so let's speed the guy up because it's
that one's off. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Martin comes in for Porter Jr. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Oladipo comes in for Anthony.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down this much.
Second shot opportunity. That one's good for 2. Ayton's got 8 points.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Magic. They lead by 18. Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. Karis LeVert is out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
It's good.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
The form is a bit low.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 18. Pass to Aiden. The 3 from Suggs.
Nice.
Nails it from 3. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either. So
I
that's
didn't
a
press
double-edged
any
sword there.
whatsoever.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact. Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Second half getting started. About a minute played.
That was cool.
Back to Sabonis. Pass to Martin. Clock at 6.
And, you know, you look at Isaac, and the first thing you notice, guys, is his length. This guy is really long, and that helps him on the defensive end.
Here's the prodigy. He's marked by McConnell. Oh, it's stolen by
Really? I mean, fair enough because I was crowded, but still surprisingly a little bit.
That went off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Here's the prodigy. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Back to McConnell. Oh, and makes it with the
That is how I made the
McConnell's got 12 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Wow, they got very lucky there.
Defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
First team foul.
The first one
I
falls.
made every episode of NBA, obviously, but of my team, because my team squad is actually good now. Well, good enough to play anyway.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Indiana with it.
But it will be against CPU.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Against real people, the lag is
not much falling for him this quarter,
unplayable,
guys. You
basically.
can sense his frustration.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 21. Back to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Outstanding footwork from Isaac on that play. Breaks up the defense and gets himself a good shot.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hopefully 10.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
McConnell outside. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Athleticism for Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. McConnell outside. To the inside. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 11.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Well, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Indiana. And the Magic making a change here as well. Nurkic has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Both free throws good from Isaac.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Sabonis. That shot off the mark. Now Orlando takes it the other way. We've got 1:08 left in the third. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's LeVert. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to McConnell. Sabonis against Isaac. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
And he's able to get it back. Sabonis can't hit.
Tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Here's the prodigy. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's Orlando with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision.
Yeah, I never used to get shown in replays. But now I'm actually being more proactive.
Substitution at the line for Indiana.
I don't mind that at all. I mean, we was already winning by miles before they took me out, so...
Domantas Sabonis averaged an incredible 18 points, 12 boards, and 5 assists.
Literally, I'm just on the field for one play.
Breakout season for him. He's an incredible offensive force.
Let's try and make it an assist.
Here's the prodigy. Down low. Here's Aldridge. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it's the Magic winning this one
24-9 is reasonable.
A statement.
I was just checking
so impressive. Statement indeed, BA. It was an enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. As I like to do every couple of games just to keep it fresh, I'm going to tweak a few badges, but I'll be doing that in a second. Yeah, I'm just handling a morning routine very quickly. It literally takes 2 minutes. Yep. Okay, bear with me, I'm just having a quick drink between games. Nice to see you, good morning from the UK. This is just my career, season number 2, with my second build. Hope you're doing okay, and happy early new year. Okay, so as said, I'm gonna tweak a couple of badges. Oh, wrong one. Nothing too big. Because some of these just don't trigger, so that can stay, that does trigger, and I'll put it on 7 instead. Space Creator isn't triggering as much as I wanted, so I'm going to put it on Dimer. Other than that, everything's fine, and away we go.
listen, I almost had a quadruple double. Just throwing that out there to y'all, you know what I mean?
When I am streaming and someone comes into my stream and go, Bash, I was having a terrible day, but I'm watching you and you just changing that. That's what really get me going, like, yo, because I know how it is to have that terrible day, you know what I'm saying? And maybe not for me growing up and the things that I've experienced, you know what I mean? And I wish I had somebody like Bash, somebody that I could just talk to or just have.
Up next, the Magic taking on the Pacers. Orlando, they are firing on all cylinders, and their record speaks for itself. First in the league with no signs of slipping here at the halfway point.
How you doing today
Pacers,
on this New Year's
Magic,
Eve? You doing all good?
Coming up on 2K Sports. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
And those kind of words, DA, right, from a guy that leads like he does. Terrific story. Thank you, David.
Yeah, as always, unfortunately, I
group.
don't trust the Kings site, so very quickly, just gonna... Why is it saving me on that? There we go, and then I'll say... No.
Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's 8. And it's Wagner into the 3 spot for the Pacers. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. TJ McConnell is out there with LeVert. And it's Martin into the 3 spot. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage. And you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds, and nothing but big-time athlete. Domantas Sabonis doing work.
And here's Wagner, the pass to the prodigy. 5 to shoot, down low, and Ayton throws it down.
And figure that's how I always like to start, so hopefully I can keep
And George McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Here's McConnell, and it's in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Isaac kicks to Sarge. Here's the prodigy. His last outing, he had 24 points. Now, that one from Isaac.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish with contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. It's LeVert on the wing. And there it is for him.
Boy, there's some validity to his jump shot. Karis LeVert coming through for his team in the mid-range.
You know, Karis LeVert really delivers exactly what you want from a guy at his position, which is points.
Right. For Karis, it's about capitalizing on every opportunity the defense gives you. He's got enough range to complement an elite driving game. This is a guy who can get you a bucket when you need it.
McConnell scanning the floor. Isaac against LeVert. Sabonis high post. LeVert finds Sabonis. The shot missing. So Orlando will take it the other way. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers.
Why?
Came out with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
To be fair, these games I do that kind of focus on pick and roll or assists in general at the beginning, mainly first quarter. Look to score back end of first quarter, most second.
That's his first one on 8.
Nice work to get it inside
and then mix of both for the rest of the game, because usually if the squad have a lead, they take me out for most of the fourth quarter, which is fine because it's quicker VC. So
here's the prodigy. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. To the paint, and Isaac throws it down.
Well, 6'10", being such a young player, you love that Jonathan Isaac understands how to be a roller in the pick and roll. So important in today's NBA.
Outside Turner, it's LeVert on the wing. Oh, Turner in position. Isaac with the steal. Here's the prodigy, defended by Sabonis. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting.
I do miss the exact same shots as that on occasion, so that was very lucky, but it all counts.
Here's the prodigy. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Here's Isaac. The shot from the low post is good. Isaac's got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes to Sabonis. It's good.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
I'm playing this particular way because I've got incentives from
here's the prodigy.
Contracts
in the high post.
For assist. Oh, good ball handle.
Pass to the prodigy. Fires the three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
McConnell finds LeVert. Back to McConnell. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
This guy's such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Trying the clock a bit. Ready to pick him
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by McConnell. The prodigy passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And so it's Orlando holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Yeah, if you can hear me okay, I'm doing the thing where if you're in the first 100 subs and you have a YouTube channel, I sub back to you and I shout you out to everyone in this stream, which then becomes a video.
They are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove.
It's like free advertising.
Going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Porter. Fertile is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's McConnell in at the 1. Magic leading by 14. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Pacers was terrific. He grabbed 24 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He was unguardable all game long. He took whatever the defense gave up. I'm sure he wants to do that again tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Brogdon with it. Now Anthony defending. Porter, no luck. Orlando's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's the prodigy. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Count that one. McConnell's got 8.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
To the left wing. For the 3. And good. The three-point shot good from the prodigy. He's got 15.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The kick out to Porter.
Against the
CPU, Okiki grabs the miss. Magic leading by 18. There's the pass to the prodigy. Inside, it's tipped. Sabonis with the steal.
That was what I was going to do anyway, but didn't.
Here in the second quarter, we played a little over 2.5 minutes. Brogdon outside. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. And it's 6 points for Sabonis.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
The prodigy passes to Nurkic. Sabonis grabs the board.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can.
I am looking to replace.
To the middle, Brogdon finds Sabonis. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
In Malcolm Brogdon's doors, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards. And then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 2017. Not a bad resume, guys.
McConnell kicks to Brogdon. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Magic leading by 14. Over to the wing. Here's the prodigy. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers in the D.
I mean, sometimes all you can say is, oh, okay.
Anthony against Brogdon. Great D that time from Nurkic.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
No good from the prodigy. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second. Passes it to Sabonis to the inside.
I may have been one step off my
Anthony against Brogdon. Sweet little floater. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Every guard in the NBA should have a floater game. Malcolm Brogdon goes to that aspect.
The prodigy
I don't
finished off by Nurkic.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness,
not for shooting
also
anyway.
getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Yak.
And the first half is now in the books.
I mean,
Magic lead by 3.
Like, I could be putting in more points per game, but I mean, it's a steady 20 plus, a steady 7, 8 plus.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The prodigy having a great impact in this game.
Yeah, he's just been
I mean, come
down
playoff time, I'll probably change the badges to mostly
the break
all
certainly
time.
didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a
how I
great
won
rhythm,
the
looking
championship.
comfortable and confident.
So on the floor for Orlando.
Number 3.
They've got the prodigy. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Ayton. Then there's Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 2 spot. McConnell passes to LeVert.
And yeah, I already do have the record for
Over Suggs.
3 points in a game and
Magic leading by
3
18.
points in a
All right, let's
playoff
catch up with our
game.
sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. It's good.
Now, there's a reason Karis LeVert shoots well from the field. This guy is great at picking great opportunities.
I mean, yeah, if you
Here in
say
this
so,
third quarter,
mate.
just over a minute play. Here's Isaac.
Nice.
He's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
And then a late
Terrific play
finish.
call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the
What the
second half.
official
Well, there
terms.
is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And
I
boy,
mean, it
that's a
could even be
terrific start
called
right there.
a runner to some.
Magic have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Magic moving the ball around. Suggs with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
It's LeVert with the drive. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And Indiana making a change here. Brissett's checked in. Here's the prodigy. He's covered by McConnell. The prodigy. Isaac
Seemed a
passes to
bit
the
of a
prodigy.
sluggish release. Don't know why.
Jacks up a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
The prodigy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
I did like that. I noticed I was one step away from the 3. So I just did a step back and popped it.
That shot misses. The Magic go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Orlando shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one comes. Brogdon, he's checked in for TJ McConnell. Then for the Magic, Norkic checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Oladipo in for Suggs. Both good from the line that time. The Pacers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Back to Brogdon. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And it's 7 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, that's the attitude Malcolm Brogdon hopes to bring every night. You can't be passive. He is going to attack on the interior.
No good from the prodigy.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Martin finds LeVert.
I think that's a fair assessment with the shot foul out of it.
Pass to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brissett. Some solid defense from 8.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oladipo, the pass to the prodigy. Dishes it to Nurkic. Shoots over Brogdon.
There you go.
Here's Ayton.
Fine, you
And that one drops.
Ayton.
Ayton's got 6.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he lobs Sends it up toward the rim.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Brogdon inside. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Indiana making some changes. Gilberto comes in for Miles Turner, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Martin.
Pass for that situation.
Here's Wagner. Here's the prodigy. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. From deep. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Magic making a change here. Hampton's checked in.
R.J. Hampton.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
To be fair, the timing was great because Isaac was coming down in his arm. He caught the layup coming.
Sabonis comes in for Brissett, and Martin subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. Then for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Nurkic. Suggs comes in for Wagner. And it's the prodigy in for Oladipo. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Martin in its small forward. That's the Pacers 5. And that one's good, Brogdon.
There is just a consistency to Malcolm Brogdon's shot. Doesn't matter if it's a mid-range, it looks the same.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Connects again from distance.
That was
buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Turner. Now here's LeVert.
The triple, did they call it triple threat? I think they triple threat jabs.
14 feet away, and that one comes up a bit short. Magic leading by 17. The pass to the prodigy. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Ayton. Isaac trying to break free.
I'm going to say that almost killed my assist on one of my 10
points here in the second half.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to get up here.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way, and the other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the prodigy. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Brogdon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shot.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
You know, early on, Jonathan Isaac has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
I'll trigger the 97 and get my next plus one. Excuse the extra sound there. I was just altering their foam and stuff. It seems to move every now and again. So instead of rhythm, I'll go limitless, and instead of 7, I'll go set. So one or both should pop. Actually, not that. Take that off as well. Do that. Gonna try this. So I've got a little bit more range while moving, and in theory taking risky shots if the situation calls for it. You know what? I'm bringing Space Creator back. Then I'm gonna not change the playmaking anymore.
Hey, Carl, what up, Carl? My boy.
I've met so many great people on 2K.
Heck no. Get in. This is our chance, fellas. Yeah.
One day I'll be playing with this guy from Canada. Next day I'll be playing with this guy from Florida. Next day I'll be playing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even realizing, like, hold up. I didn't know that I was building like a community at the time.
Yeah, just join up, man. Soon as we lose, we gonna pick up Dawn. You gotta show some tenaciousness. Look, I'm coming right at you, big man. Look.
Going into 21, to everybody, they gave me an opportunity to be a mayor.
Mayor Bash, you got a nice ring to it. Mayor Bash World, you know what I'm saying?
That night was the first night I actually shedded I shedded a tear. You know what I mean? I don't mean to get all sentimental. But that was the moment I was like, yo, I am the mayor. Because I knew what came with that. Little old me.
Congratulations, my brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Congratulations, new sheriff. Well deserved.
I can't believe this.
I mean, I'm still determined. I'm still hungry. I'm still out.
Yep, it's still hungry. I think the lifespan proves that.
Welcomes you to the following.
No, but you can tell he's a nice guy. That was just a terrible, mean-spirited joke.
The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight. Defending their home turf means a lot to this team. One of Orlando's many lakes. It's a gorgeous day in the City Beautiful. Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And here at the table, two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, it might go without saying, but LaMelo Ball grew up in a basketball family at their home in Chino, California. Some intense games with his older brothers were played. LaMelo said, quote, they were serious, slamming into the gate. That's where you develop, hating to lose. Everybody's going hard. I wish I could have seen it, B.A.
It's led to this, Allie. Thanks for that. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And for the Magic, Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Hampton. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's the Prodigy in at the point. And we talk about rookies getting early playing time these days. Chris, you were counted on in your first season.
Yeah, and it was fun, B.A. I mean,
oh yeah, it was when you do the no play build up, you spot yourself on things.
It definitely helped my game grow.
Miles Bridges isn't that bad. He's actually good in this game.
the Magic start out with the ball.
Oh my days. Okay. Let's just see for the sake of...
To the inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Rozier outside. Back to ball. Fires for three. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
Oh, I like the floor awareness.
Over 90 speed and I just couldn't get nowhere near that guy.
And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
Rozier outside. Pass the ball. Launches a three. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered.
Yeah, that's why I did it to trigger the extra
23 points for him last game against Miami.
And despite drawing a lot of contact, he just kept coming, which resulted in a ton of free throws.
And the prodigy gets it to go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Ball outside. Pass to Rozier.
So one game
I'll
I'll
keep
keep this
played here in the first quarter.
because I appreciate you can get
Rozier makes it look easy. It was a hand in his face and he never lost focus.
Here's the prodigy. He played a great game against Indiana. And Ayton gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Rozier. He's been contributing over 15 a game.
Yeah, being comfortable with it's possible.
I think when these heads up, I've got a reasonable chance of this keeping him near.
What makes Rozier effective is how he uses his speed and athleticism.
Set free off
See
the
Webb, he can
first
be
screen,
really terrifying
then
penetrating
kind of
inside. And you gotta love his
as
energy.
Plays as many minutes as he can. He's a true baller who takes on challenges head on. I mean, that's the kind of guy you love having on your team.
Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Ball. Hayward for three. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
This is where Hayward just gets better and better, squaring up off the catch.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
I know there's a proper
Here's the
play,
prodigy, pounded by Ball. Here's Ayton.
sometimes you only
Oh, he
need
gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Ball outside. Back to Rozier. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
To be honest, I mean, yeah, they are getting free ball
It's like seeing him stretch the floor.
to some degree.
And here in the
I
first
can say,
quarter,
but
a
I'm
little over
doing my
3.5
job.
minutes played. Wagner in the high post. Pass to Hampton. Just 5 to shoot. Over Ball. Got a piece of it.
Okay.
Now Rozier.
They hit 3, we have to.
He takes it in. And he slams it in one-handed.
So explosive on his way to the rim. Rozier is skilled at knifing inside and hurting the defense.
Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Ball. And it's Orlando with another.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Good chance here for Ball. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Ball's got 5 now.
Look, right there, the defense overcommits. Hayward, with good awareness, finds the open man.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Isaac. Ball with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. On up the court, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Incredible verticality from Bridges. I mean, he takes off over the defense and just buries the dunk.
Here's the prodigy. 6 points for him. From deep. That shot missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have two.
There's plenty of things he needs actually, I don't get from that range more than I don't.
Contested first quarter of play. Hornets out in front, up 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And one of the most versatile offensive players.
I really like the step back move.
Yeah, that step back jumper, one of the most important shots today.
It really is. And for players like Gordon that are a live threat off the dribble, it's even more effective.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Wagner. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Suggs. And it's the prodigy in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had 30 points and was on point from deep. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. He must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal. They're punishing those late defensive rotations.
And by that I mean not slow going up for the layup or the finish.
Here's Ball. Driving to the basket, and
not
he
like
knocks it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Inside, here's Ayton. Shots blocked.
And registering one of the highest verticals in the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
Nurkic's shot is good.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt.
I think that's what they call putting the defender in the spin drive.
Ball outside. Goes up. That doesn't go either for Ball.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The prodigy can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense.
No
but they just
at
can't
all
rely
there.
on him
That
to
was
miss
just
those
a
kind of shots.
Zeller. Oh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
I mean, that's just tremendous, stupendous work from Rozier. I mean, he's just so good at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
Here's the prodigy. Pounded by Ball. The prodigy can't hit.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Rozier, right side. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, you gotta love Rozier. Skying up for the dunk. Really seizing the opportunity and capitalizing with his tremendous lead.
Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that have played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game is going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Here's Ball. No good that time. Now Orlando takes it the other way. fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Most of the arena was totally against them, but they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Get it.
Oh, my goodness! Knocked it back and fired it! Oh, what a nasty finish.
Rising off the ground, such intensity. Nurkic is this close. He wants to slam it down.
Put dent near
here's ball. And that one goes.
Terrible.
He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Out to the right wing. From the arc. Unable to get that one. Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Rozier. The 3 is up.
Oh, God.
It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Orlando has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's the prodigy. He's got 12. On target from range. 15 points in the game.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Ball into the lane. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms them.
Here's the prodigy. And again, it's the magic from Pete.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's the Hornets now. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Here's the James Borrego starting the second half. Hayward and Bridges in small and power forward spots. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's the prodigy. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7.
I will say that 8 and 9 is very good at that kind of life.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Rozier outside. To the paint. Here's ball. And it's thrown down hard.
Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to do that. I just wasn't.
Hayward doing what he normally does, making a good decision with the ball in his hands.
Pass to the prodigy. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways,
I don't
but
think
they
that
do have an
deserves
edge on the
this.
boards.
Yeah, when Gordon Hayward first entered into the league, he was pretty slender, but over the years, he's added some muscle to his frame, and because of that weight room work, he's improved too.
Rozier gets the bucket.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Can't do everything, team.
Here's the prodigy, pounded by Ball. Here's Isaac. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Isaac's got his second bucket on the night. Putting on more strength is so important in this league. It's a whole new ball game coming from college to the NBA, as you know, Steve.
Yeah, well, I think
players don't really.
That fact, I mean, which is why he decided to bulk
I'm
up.
gonna have to change the camera. I'm not the best on one-on-one defense at all, but
So he could match the physicality.
but yeah, I was
They've been
having
very
trouble
sharp
with
to start the half. Perfect
not stopping him as such.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of
He's
bounds.
getting
The
in the
Magic
way.
will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he
David
should
Allen,
have
3
had it
passes,
still.
that's a good
The hustle's
pass.
impressive.
Okiki's checked in for Orlando. Jones, he's checked in for Charlotte. Book Knight comes in for Rozier.
Only my team is shots are gonna end up.
Here's Booknight.
in some degree
Oh,
cost
and he
me
got
the
fouled
game.
on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for the Hornets, James Booknight. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Anthony's checked in for Orlando. And the Hornets making a change here as well. O'Neal's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past.
It's just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him
Thousand
that much
career
space outside
threes
the
at the beginning. Well, pretty much the
His offense has been
beginning
solid,
of
scoring around 11.5 points a game. Got a piece of it. Floats one up. Oh, rejected by Isaac. They recover it. Count that one.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Orlando has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's the prodigy. He's got 21. Pass to Aiden. Here's Okiki. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
With the teardrop and the nice bucket inside from Ball.
No bad annoyed.
And it's an 8-point Hornet lead.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Right.
Here's O'Neal. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He gets it in there. And the Hornets lead by 10.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
To the right side.
God damn it, the code.
Pass to Okiki. Here's the prodigy. Fires in the triple. He's got 24.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
way he's firing
You don't
from
know the
behind
moment,
today,
it's the
they ought to keep
okay.
riding.
And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And the prodigy gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Hornets have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Ball outside. Pass to Jones. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Their coach is
A
definitely pleased. That's
possible
the
thing,
execution
and
we
that
love
is
to see.
9
The
points.
Magic making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Zeller's checked in. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ball. No good on the shot. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Pass to the prodigy. Inside. Nurkic's shot is good. Nurkic just got 8 points.
Sometimes it's impossible to contain Nurkic. At his height and weight,
Otherwise, it would be
he's
too
great.
easy to go back.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Yusuf Nurkic. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's the prodigy in at the one. That's who's out there for Orlando.
He's skilled at utilizing the pick and roll to his advantage. Nurkic moves very well in these sets.
Because of high possession with Gan, it's possible that I don't have to. Oh my God! Every time.
Right back with the dunk.
And I understand we're seeing some
It's my fault,
but
don't get me
you have
wrong,
to put
but
up
I
more of a
literally
fight
can't do
defensively.
nothing about
They're
it.
expanding a ton of focus and energy at the offensive end, but at the defensive end, it is just the opposite.
Here's the prodigy. To the inside. Nurkic shot is good.
Being the cost of it, really trying to force a shot, but I know what I'm doing.
Down low. Second chance effort. Can't capitalize inside. Orlando trailing here. Pass to the prodigy. To take the lead. And again, it's the magic lead.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half.
I might not be perfect, but every now and again, something will happen.
To stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's Ball. Here's Bouknight. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Out to the wing. Back to Isaac. Pass to Oladipo. Nurkic with the ball. Oladipo with the ball. Hounded by Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner for 3. Buries it from 3. And now a 4-point Magic lead.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Bouknight to win the run. It's rebounded by Wagner. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they
And
have
this
to
is exactly what he
visit their strategy at the defensive.
the set and the green.
Let's see who's the loudest.
He's checked in for Orlando. Hampton comes in for Oladipo. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
What a swing in the
What
quarter.
James Graybill was going over with his team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Aiden. Here's the prodigy. 4-3. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shots tonight.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Rozier outside. To end the drought. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And once Rozier gets on the roll, watch out. He stays after it and looks to keep score.
Back to Wagner. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
I've been going for slightly over 2.5 hours after this game.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. Hayward, he's checked in for Oubre.
I definitely will be back later today, but it may be a different game, it may not. As there's only way to find out is to join me by having been subscribed and having notifications turned on.
Here's the prodigy, hounded by ball. Over to the wing. Here's the prodigy. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Hayden with it. Hayward picks him up. Here's Wagner. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Wagner's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Magic.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. The pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard. Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. To the inside, Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
This
is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Good shot.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Down low.
That's a shame.
Rozier outside. And it's rejected. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.
Yes, it does. Yes. One more point add. One more add 3 point. And again, as I always like to do, even though it's obvious, just to prove it actually worked, 3 ball is now 95, mid is now 97. Oh, and of course the free throws gone up to 95, and these have all gone up to pass accuracy. In theory, the max for that will be 89. In theory, the max for that 94. And these will handle themselves, including boosts if I ever use them. Full on 99 stamina, always good. is just good. So yeah, thank you for dropping in, anyone who did, and if you didn't drop in and you're watching it as a video after the fact, I hope you enjoyed. This has been KHG, and I'll see you next time.